Welcome back, everyone. Want to start off with a couple of pictures. We've gotten many this morning, and if you haven't sent one in but want to, send that to weather@koaa.com. There are many more than I can share here. I'm going to be producing a web article on our snow totals coming up in just a little bit from now, but want to show this view from Florissant, from Douglas. Thank you for sending this in. Lots and lots of snow across all of southern Colorado. This image sent in early this morning by Daniel. Here in the Springs, really can't get views like this anywhere else, with the trees and rocks covered by snow under a glistening night sky. This map, very impressive for this time of the year. In the last 5 days, radar estimated totals widespread over a foot for the entirety of southern Colorado. Most of us seeing a foot and a half, 2 feet, potentially even 3 feet for our wet mountains and southern Sangre de Cristo mountains. Here are the latest totals I've got compiled across the area. Over 3 feet over La Veta Pass and east-northeast of Fort Garland. Many areas of over 2 foot accumulations in the last 5 days, and Woodland Park right around 2 feet. Just north of the city. Now, in the Springs, we saw 19.3 inches officially at the airport, putting us on pace to potentially beat the record for the entire month of November. That would be 26.3 inches we would need to beat the record. Pueblo, you've seen 3 times, or nearly 3 times, the amount of snow you typically see in an entire average November with this system. Now, we are on weather alert this morning, and that's because we still have a winter storm warning over northern El Paso County. That will expire at 11 a.m. We do also have winter alerts extending further to the north until noon in places like Elbert County, where we're still seeing the snow falling and will last a bit later. So let's look up in Monument, where we have that winter storm warning in place. You can see I-25 still covered with snow and a glaze of ice, 29 degrees. We've seen hit or miss snow showers, pretty heavy, that have moved through the area. They're not lasting too long, but when they come through, they're dropping visibility and bringing some gusty winds. That's why that warning is still in place and why we are on weather alert. Now, in Pueblo, looking a lot different. 34 degrees, very nice morning, blue skies, still fairly cold. Radar looks like this. If you're north of the Palmer Divide or along it, you're seeing snow showers. South of the Palmer Divide, you have a view like Pueblo. You might see a stray flurry, but generally looking at clear conditions outside of portions of the wet mountains toward Beulah. Temperatures, they're still rather cool. We're in the mid-30s, 35 in the Springs, 34 Pueblo, low to mid-30s on the eastern plains, 27 in Woodland Park and in Canyon City. We're going to keep those chilly conditions for most of the day. We've got a northerly cold air direction, 15 to 20 degrees below average for our highs. So if you're heading to the Veterans Day Parade downtown in Colorado Springs, we'll be at 39 degrees with clearing skies when it starts. We'll warm up to 41 degrees by 1 p.m. And if you're sticking around afterwards, we'll be in the upper 30s as we head later into the afternoon. Futurecast, here's how it's looking for southern Colorado. Again, if you're south of the Divide, mainly clear skies and getting better through the day, maybe a few patchy clouds during the lunch hour. North of the Palmer Divide, we see a few showers lasting into the afternoon before the whole system makes its way further away into Nebraska as we head into the evening. Again, temperatures, they stay cold. Low 40s across the Front Range corridor, upper 30s on the eastern plains. But pattern change is arriving as we look ahead to your week. High pressure building in Sunday, lasting all the way until around Tuesday night, Wednesday. Only thing I'm watching is this area of low pressure making its way in Tuesday night. Breezy conditions ahead of that. I think the storm track's going to be far enough north we won't see any rain or snow from it. Maybe a stray sprinkle in Woodland Park. Other than that, though, nothing on the 7 days other than those breezes on Tuesday. So as far as the breezes are concerned, I'm thinking 25 to 30 mile per hour gusts on your Tuesday, but for the rest of the week, things look nice. 50s for most of it, other than Wednesday, right after that cold front dropping to the 40s. Ending the week, seasonable and comfortable in the upper 50s. Pueblo, plenty of sunshine on your 7-day forecast. After today, in the low 40s, the rest of the week, upper 40s to lower 50s, depending on the day, and you will also see and experience those breezes on Tuesday. Canyon City, you will have a nice Veterans Day, 55 degrees on Monday, 56 on Sunday. Take your pick, both days looking pretty nice. As we head toward the end of the week, temperatures rising up to around 60 degrees, very comfortable as we end next week, very different from this week. Finally, Woodland Park, a few remaining AM showers and flurries possible before things clear out, and then the rest of the week looks nice with temperatures generally in the 40s with a couple of 50s.